Good morning, everybody. Today is the morning of August 10th, August 10th, 2023. Just ready to go to my dad for a little bit. God, the guinea pig fucking stank. Ugh. So, this is the other half of my pretzel I had last night. So, how do you guys like the hat? Yeah, we've been having problems with a mouthy teenager up at the house. And all that shit. The only time a teenager gets mouthy is when a certain boy hangs around. I know they watch my YouTube videos, which I don't give two fucks. I'm just going to state the facts. Teenagers think they know it all. They think their opinions are facts when they have really no clue about the whole situation. They like to put their nose where it don't belong. That's just going towards one specific teenager. Don't get me wrong, I know they got a heart of gold and I know their head's on right. But wiping boogers on somebody? That's fucking 3-year-old shit. And that's very inappropriately disgusting. I'm sorry. I mean, I pulled the booger off me, I should have flicked it right back at you. It was your own booger anyway. My mom sat there and told me I should have fucking flicked the bitch right back at you. Mom's like, if it would have been me, I would have flicked the bitch right back at her. It's hers anyway. It's like she's trying to pick fights, and I'm sorry, I don't hit minors. I don't have time to go to jail for beating the fuck out of a mouthy teenager. Don't get me wrong, I could, and I would, I should, but I'm not. Because that's going to affect everything I believe in. My morals are set high. I don't sit there and I don't fucking beat up fucking teenagers because, they just don't do that. They're still children. They're still under the age of 21. In my eyes, 21 years old, yeah, I'm going to fuck you up. I know I'm not the greatest fighter. I know there's people bigger and better than me. But believe me, if I have to fight, I'm going to fight. And I am going to put a hurting on somebody. But I've mellowed out since then. I'm not much of a fighter as I used to be. I used to be just like Bola. A motherfucking fighter. Don't give two flying fucks looking for the fight and all that. But I had to teach Bola. Go looking for the fights. Let the fights come to you. You have a higher chance of winning that way. Me and Bella's dad, Scott Burns, we both told her the same thing. Don't go looking for the fight. Let the fight come to you. The fact that, these teenagers, specific teenager, I don't know what the issue is. Man. I do know what the issue is, but, gotta leave the fucking past in the past. The past is the past. I lost my kid to CPS a while back, and I don't have no problem talking about it. But I do have an issue when people throw it in my face as if it was all my fault. Being in a domestic relationship where you was manipulated by a narcissistic man to the point that you had to either A, kill him to get the fuck away from him, or B, plot, and plot hard, and make sure your playing cards are right before you fucking do your next move. I tried killing him. It didn't work. The bastard was just a little bit too fast. I tried strangling him. Grabbed him by the fucking throat, slammed him against the fucking wall. Like he did me. I grabbed a knife and I threw it at him, missed him by 2 inches because the fucking dodge like that. The last time I ever grabbed him by the fucking throat when Bella stabbed him with a fucking dump truck. And he couldn't go out, and I grabbed him, BAM! Fucking slammed him against the damn wall. That was back at the trailer. One, fuck with my kids, you're a dead man. So basically I stopped him in his tracks from going after Bella, because he was going to go after her. Well, in Bella's defense, she was standing up for me, because Charlie was beating the hell out of me. He was brutally beating the fuck out of me that morning. I hope I taught him a hardcore lesson to fuck with me. I'm not the bitch to fuck with. You put me in a corner, I'm just like a dog, I'm gonna bite. If I back a dog into a corner, it will bite. And I learned the hard way. There comes a time when you got to absolutely pick yourself up and dust yourself off on your own. There comes a time when you have to struggle all by yourself. Get a place to live on the streets, eat ants and shit that you can find, knowing that, you know, I've watched Survivor. I've been homeless. Slept in bushes, slept on park benches during the day, stayed in the bushes at night, so when nobody would find me. I did that. I've survived it. I've ate ants. Cockroach on a stick. That was when I was really desperate and I wasn't going to come the fuck out into society. And finally, I've even eaten rats, fried up rats on a fucking open fire. Those things you gotta watch, they carry diseases. Luckily for me, I got lucky, didn't get no diseases from it. But I started getting real bad sick. It probably was the fucking rat I ate. Guarantee you probably something that rat had and I ate. I started getting sick. So that's when I started coming out of the woods and being seen so somebody would help me out. I went up to the Bartlett house and talked to them. My buddy Will seen me. Used to work with him at McDonald's, but just before he started working at McDonald's, he seen me. He brought me out and he's like, I'm gonna bring you in. Because I know your situation, I know your past history, I know the shit you're going through. And I've watched you in them bushes. He's like, I couldn't really see you directly, but I could tell there was someone in them bushes. And I wasn't about to go intervene. I just left it alone. But I had being homeless has its perks. You don't have a fucking curfew. You do what the fuck when you want. Go where the fuck you want. As long as you don't go on private property. But it has its downfalls. You can't sleep at night, you have to sleep during the day. So my fucking sleep schedule has been all fucked up out of whack for quite a while. Every relationship I've had since Charles, I've had that phobia in the back of my mind. What if I piss them off when they hit me? How am I going to get away? What am I going to do? Where am I going to go? Who am I going to run to? That's the biggest fear in the back of my mind. See, Charlie, I didn't have to piss him off. He just flipped out. I didn't have to be doing nothing wrong and nothing, and he'd just fucking flip out on me. But since recent I've gotten with Josh back in January, I'm telling you, Josh is the most sweetest man I've ever met. He treats me good. He's never ever even raised a hand at me or nothing. The most he's ever done, he'd yell, and then he'd walk away. And go for a walk. And a man should never lay a hand on a woman. They should do exactly that. Go for a walk. I mean, he'd yell his opinion back and then leave and go for a walk and come back and talk calmly more about it later. Believe me, when you're in a domestic relationship to the point that you've been manipulated into thinking you were nothing, manipulated into thinking you'd never get anything better, manipulated by them making you believe that you're the shittiest parent out there, you can never take care of your kids, but my parents do the same thing to me. Or you ain't got parental instincts, blah blah blah. If I didn't have parental instincts, why the fuck are my children still alive? Charlie didn't cook for them, I did. Charlie wasn't living in Glen Falls with the 2 girls. Charlie didn't cook for them there, I did. Uncle Gene come down, would take us to the grocery store and stuff like that. Well, I was single then, so he'd also come down and mess with me too. The girls called him Uncle Gene because he'd been in their life since they were first born. And Gene and Scott were best friends. So I generally stayed the fuck away from both of them. I let Gene and Scott hang out. Well, me and Gene we've been best friends since we was in diapers. So it's kind of like, okay. But anyway, being in that type of predicament that I was in, you don't know if you're going to live. You don't know if you're going to live to see the next day. You don't know if you're going to have to fucking fight in the middle of your sleep for the life of yourself. You don't have a clue. And as for the teenager, they've never ever been children that I know of. They've never ever been a parent. Pretty sure of that one. They claim they was in foster care. It's possible, but I highly doubt it. I very much highly doubt it. And the fact that they're trying to be lesbian, but yet everybody knows they're bisexual. So there's nothing, they've never had anything done to them like Bella. Bella was put through the fucking ringer back in foster care. We trusted the state that they would put the kids in safe hands. Oh, we got them out of Charlie's hands. That was easy. That was a given. That prayer I said, I still remember it. I was praying for Jody, and I asked God, take these kids and give them to better homes. And get them out of this situation. And God did just that. Do I regret that prayer? No. Not a bit. Because they got a better life. Because I knew I wasn't going to get away from that asshole for a while. And I also seen the damn death happening before me, of my own self. So it's kind of like I seen death for my own eyes. But, you know what they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That bastard just made me stronger is all he fucking did. I became mentally deranged, suffered with mental PTSD, anxiety, depression, just mentally not be able to behave right. Like I literally would keep myself isolated for the longest time. And that was around the time that I flipped out. When I flipped out and went after him with a knife, I flipped out and strangled him against the fucking bathroom door. I flipped out, beat him with a fucking frying pan, threw a damn TV at him, threw a bunch of glasses at him. I fucking had enough of his shit. That was the second time. Ugh. His manipulation strength was, I'm sorry, I love you, and of course he had me manipulated anyway to thinking that, and I'd let him come back. Because he always would make it look like, oh, you'll never find another man like me that'll put up with you and your shit and all your fucking junk. You know what I thought to myself? I actually thought it was true. I actually believed him. And now I realize why Teresa was such a fucking bitch to me. She was trying to get me to leave Charlie so I can have a better life and not be manipulated by a narcissistic piece of shit. I realized why Teresa was doing what she was doing. And I also think she was trying to protect Charlie in the same sense from being killed by me. Because I was going to kill him. And I do believe he cheated on me a lot. I do believe that. And if I got any STDs, it's from Charlie. I guarantee that. I'd made it clear to myself I was going to be a lesbian. I was going to have a sex change after all that bullshit. And I literally talked to the doctors and everything about it. Going to get the medicine and everything to even start the process. And I'm like, I thought about it. The more I thought about it, the more something kept telling me, no, don't do it. Isabella thought she was going to have another dad. She was 9. I said, what would you do if Mommy decided to become your daddy and not your mommy no more? Bella, that'd be pretty cool. You could play basketball with me. I'm like, exactly. But I didn't do it. And Bella's glad I didn't. But she doesn't need 2 dads. She needs a mom and a dad. Kind of weird. Well, I didn't know my daughter was going to become a lesbian. That's her preference. I respect it. It's her decision, and I respect that. But I don't have to like it. And I think Lexi knows I don't like it. After that mouthy teenager, I like to be mouthy and say, oh, I just speak facts. Well, I'm just speaking facts too. Mind your own business, stay the fuck out of my past. You weren't involved in my past, leave it the fuck there. You weren't involved in my daughter's past. Leave it the fuck where it belongs, in the past. I get my daughter talks because she's upset. I get that. And she's going to turn to that person because that's her best friend. I get that. And she trusts them. I get that too. I have a best friend. I tell my best friend literally everything. Literally. You know, my daughter's not the only one that got raped. At a young age when she did. I got raped too. But I was a lot younger. I was 4. And I tell everybody I don't remember who it was. I don't. Truly. I remember what they felt like when they raped me. I remember that much. I remember it was a dark basement. I remember what their voice sounded like. But they always called me Cece, it was a certain way they said it. I know my mom knows. I know she knows that I do remember. Because I had to go to hypnosis therapy when I was little. Down in Quadville. I have a lot of issues with it. I still do. Which goes back to the whole thing with me not trusting nobody. Those times I don't even trust myself, and that's bad. But I have learned since then, all men are about the same. That's what I taught myself for the longest time. Every man's a rapist, every man's a woman beater, every man, you can't trust no man. Do it yourself. You're best off single. That's exactly what I taught myself. But the fact that I fly both ways, yes. But no offense to Becky, she couldn't do what a man could. And I couldn't do what a man could for her. So we just decided to be friends and go separate ways. We made like a banana and fucking split. Because, you know, females can only do so much, you know. It's not the same damn thing as having a man. You know, like, it's just not the same. Unless one of the females happens to have sex change. That it might be, you know. But that's not helping that female, that's just helping the other one. What? You're hiding it, looking at me like you did something bad. Come here, titties. Come here, titties. Come here. Come here, titties. So, Sarge's nickname is Titties. Sars! You stinky girl, did you do that? It's like, no, I didn't do that, dummy. Right. Then I got my baby. My piddle puddle. My little piddle puddle. She cries a lot, I don't know why she does that. Probably because it's the chihuahua in her. Both my dogs are actually tiny dogs. Sars is a lot more tinier than Rosebud. Rosebud's more chihuahua, she shakes all the time. She's shaking now. Quit your shaking. It's like a nervous reaction. I know, I didn't give you kisses, I know. See how tiny she is? She's tiny. And she's not a puppy, she's full grown. So it's just turned, so it's getting ready to turn 3. She turns 3 in August. August or April, I can't remember. Fuck. I was working at Wendy's. I think that was in August. She told me it just turned a year old. Yeah, it was in August around school time because Bella was always wanting to pull our fucking pups out of the damn cage away from Nala. Nala was a dog, good dog, she loves kids. If you fuck with her babies, she's gonna come after you. Like, I was able to mess with them, and she was fine. Ricky came near him, she was gonna bite him. She was gonna get him, and she got him. Like 5 or 6 different times she went after him. Then she started getting used to Ricky being around the puppies and she was fine. But I was the only one that was allowed to touch the puppies or even do anything with the pups. Anybody else? No. My mom would open up the door, she'd fucking run after her. She'd look at her, no, stop it. I'd open up the door, so one time she come at me, I said, go ahead, and I'll kick you where you stand. She looked at me and hunkered down, I said, go to bed. Bad dog, Nala Ann. Nala Ann. Good dog. She often got yelled at because she was very protective of her babies, which we get that, so we didn't really ridicule her for that much. Just when she tried to come after me that one time, I tried to kick her in the head. Drop her where she stood. But, for some reason, for a long time, I labeled men all to be the same. Like I said, I met Josh, and he treats me good. Really good. I'm teaching him as much as he's teaching me. He cooks. I hate cooking. I told him I used to be able to cook really good. When I was in the swing of cooking and everything, getting shit done. I always asthma's acting up on him. And I'm like, well, you know, because when I lived with asshole, I was the one that was forced to have to cook. If I didn't cook, he was going to do something to me. So I just got used to doing it. But when I lived with Scott, it was a different story. I cooked because I chose to. I wasn't forced to do it. And I had a child to cook for. I had Bella. And the thing is, Mom always pushes fruits and sweet stuff. I was pushing veggies. Bella used to hate carrots. She used to hate green beans. She used to hate tomatoes. Bella was eating tomatoes on her supper the other day. Bella likes carrots now. Because it's shit that I made her eat when she was a baby. Fly. And when I would feed her apricots, but I also would mix them in with her carrots. Carrots and apricots, they were the same damn color, but had a little bit of a different tang to it. So that's why I did that. Now, when they had the green applesauce, I'd mix her green beans or her spinach or something in with that. The way she'd know the difference slightly by the taste, but she wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Then after a while, I just started doing straight spinach first, and then straight fruits. But I always pushed milk. Always. White milk, chocolate milk, mostly white milk. I was always giving them white milk in a cup. Bella got to taste pop when she was like a year and a half. But all the rest of the kids tasted pop for 6 months. Or younger. I think Stormy was almost 4 months when she tasted pop for the first time because I'm the one who did it. I gave her a little sip and I put like pop on a thing like that and I just put it up against her mouth like that. She got a good taste of it. She loved it. Then she started asking for more and then I grabbed for a can like, ooh. That's a way of saying I want more. So I'll give her just another taste. Then I pretend, I'll be like, up, you drank it, all gone. And I'd still be drinking on it. She would watch me, she was watching everything I did if I drank it. She's like, Mommy said it was all gone. I know she's thinking Mommy lied to her. Parents have a bad habit telling small white lies to get their kids to, like if they don't understand currency. Bella understands what currency is. She understands how it works to a point. Stormy don't even know what money is, don't even know what currency is. So we was at the mall, which you guys seen in my video. She wanted to ride the horsey with a car. We didn't have the money to to do it, so we just lied to her the thing was broke. I said the idiot after you broke it. I said, oh, it's broke. We'll come back another time. See the lights are flashing. It's broke. Well. We'll come back another day. She was all right with it. What was that? Come on. Come on. Come on. Whoops, sorry. Guinea pig's gotta be fed when I get back. It'll be alright till I get back. They still, Becky went up on the top and found the stuff in that bowl. They got guinea pig food in the bottom, covered up in the top. And Becky's still eating that bucket straw that's in the fucking thing. Yeah, they've been eating all of that. Yeah, I made it clear I was not walking up in that fucking rain. Hell the fuck no. I'm tired as hell. Oh, I can find my beach ball mask. Speaking of. Dropped a good thing out of there. Except that. Really? Not a pair of socks. And a can opener. And a lighter. And a pen. Oh, there's my Dalmatian lighter. Ha! Sorry, Ricky, I found it. I'm sorry for accusing you of stealing it. But Ricky gets what he gets because he steals all the time anyway. Nobody can trust him for not stealing. my mom said, I'm gonna go down and look at Ricky's apartment because my fucking cups are coming up missing. I know they ended up there. Let's go look underneath Bella's bed. Duh. And then all of a sudden Bella brings out a shit ton of dishes. What's that fucking tell ya? Go down and look in the garage because the girls hang out in the garage a lot. Bella was sitting there bitching because her fucking room's a damn mess. It's Mimi bitching her out, and she's bitching because it's getting a mess. She's trying to say she don't know how it's getting like that. I said, hello, kids, friends over all the fucking time. That could be a number one reason. When you have a shit ton of friends up all the time, your room's gonna become a mess. When I have friends up, Becky, Bubby, Randy, and Travis, and everybody that comes up, my house becomes a small mess. Ashley comes up, Gene and Melissa and Martha come over, my house becomes a mess, but it's not them, it's me. The way I look at it, I'm cleaning the motherfucker, so it shouldn't matter. I clean up after Josh's mess because he makes a shit ton of dishes all the time. But he's also the one that cooks. And part of that would be he cooks, I do dishes. I'm alright doing dishes. If you'll cook, I'm alright doing dishes. Back in the day, I'll cook your bitch ass doing dishes. When Ricky lived with me and Becky down at the fucking house, Ricky cooked and he had to do dishes because we wasn't, yeah. Now we bitched him out because he didn't get them clean. So now with Becky, she used to like to bitch a lot. She's not as bad as she used to be. But she'll tell you herself. She'll tell you herself, I bitch a lot. Yes, I used to be real bad. So I don't know how she fucking dealt with me, but I bitched around about dumb shit. And I had to put her in check. Simple. She didn't know when to do it and how to do it. I mean, we went down to the house and she sat there and said something. I said, you know what? I have a fucking job. I'm paying my damn bills. Shut the fuck up. You ain't gonna tell me how to fucking run my life and what bills to pay. And how to pay my bills. No. I'll do my own bills. She just kind of shut up. She's like, well, you're a fucking bitch. I said, yeah, I know. I'm proud to be one. I mean, it was kind of funny because it was like... But then after that, it started into a fucking comeback argument, and then to the point that we started laughing at each other. I said, what the fuck? Now, Ricky, on the other hand, Ricky and Becky gets pissed at him enough, she will whop him. She'll turn herself into a fucking whopper from Burgundy and whop his ass. You know, I mean, she's whopped him good quite a bit of times. I keep looking out the window because I'm expecting Mom and Dad to come up and get me here in a little bit. Fuck, I could have slept till 9:45. Well, I was already starting to wake up early anyway. My body's been waking up early in the morning. There, I ate. Becky! Ashley! Hi, guys. So she knows who Becky and Ashley are. She knows they're the guinea pigs. I gotta get another prescription put in out of that. Whoops. Die, bitch. I said die. What the fuck? Get in the hole. me I can't get in the fucking thing. Like, why I just don't want to get on top of the cage and give it a heart attack. Not this paycheck, but the next paycheck, I'm going to go buy me some prenatal vitamins. Why are these all sticky? No, it's really all sticky. I'm like, but yeah, how Charlie would manipulate me. He always made threats to kill my kids. All of them. I got him back. I got away. I just had to wait for the right moment. Stormy Rain, I found out I was friendly for Stormy Rain. Charlie decided he was going to beat the fuck out of my dogs because he hurt me and they stood up for me. Oh, he's lucky Angel didn't fucking see him. When Angel was starting to become very protective of me because I was the one feeding her. I was the one who took her out. I was the one that cleaned her cage. Well, like Ricky went in for the first time. I forgot I had Angel out of the cage. He went to go in, she jumped from that fucking door and knocked him backwards. Because the door slammed like that when she jumped at it. She used to do that to me. I'm like, Angel, down! Fuck, let's get down. Angel was Pit and German Shepherd mix. She had the brindle collar of a German Shepherd, the strength of a Pit. Angel's daughter Spud, she was basically full-blooded pit bull with the hand of German Shepherd. Spud stands this tall now. Well, maybe a little taller than that, because Daddy stood this tall. She stands either about the same height as Daddy, maybe a little bit taller, a little bit taller or smaller. But she's definitely taller than her mom. Sputnik was her name. I always wanted to have a dog named Sputnik. Well, I had one. So it's Angel and Spud. Spud! Sputnik! SARS. She's giving that cat dirty looks again. Every time that cat goes around her, she loves that cat, she plays with the cat, but it goes around her, fuck it, she's gonna get him. Oh, quit moving the fucking salt shit up. Ironically funny, I don't smoke. I gave it up. You know, what's funny is because, like I said, I was saying earlier what we were talking about. Until you know anything about me, you don't have the right to judge me. But nobody has the right to judge anybody. You can't go by opinions. You can't go by what you think you know either, because that's still an opinion. A lot of people that know me when I was first moved to Morgantown had nothing but what I had, my kids, what they had, and that was it. We stayed at the Bartlett house, we got clothes for the kids, moved over to Westover, Adams Street, and Clarksburg, Michigan brought our fucking truck, or went over and got our shit out. Well, Charlie went to Lou Atenzio, and we got our stuff moved up there. Why are you shaking, Rosebud? We might be getting a dresser coming up here today. I'm just trying to get shit figured out. When we'll put everything. Tired of the motherfucker. Get out of the trash. Gotta take the trash out now. It's done. Need it? Another roll back and out. So, the moral of this video is for the teenager to learn to mind their own fucking business. They don't know my life. They don't know the half of anything yet because they're only still young. They're still fresh out of the womb. They're still wet behind the ears. Literally. They've never carried a job besides babysitting, cutting grass, or whatever around the house. Or babysitting family members, blah, blah. Yeah, they help Bella take care of Stormy when Bella has to stay up there and watch Stormy. Bella lives up there. Stormy lives up there for the time being, until we can get her G-tube taken out. We're in the process of getting her home. She comes down here, well, whenever Bella decides to bring her around. I'll call Bella and have Bella bring her down. She'll come down for about a couple hours and my mom will come back and pick her up. You know, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of really, it's like, the teenagers just don't know when to stop. I mean, the messed up part, they're just lucky they're still kids. Because if they would be an adult, oh, I wouldn't take it, I'd just hold up, wham. But I don't have time to fucking go around for fights. I don't got time to deal with petty teenagers and their fucking bullshit drama. I don't have time. I've got Bella, I deal with her drama, that's enough. I don't have Julie, Zebby, or Jody, so they're kind of shitty that I don't have them, but I've got Bella. I see Bella whenever I want to. Bella comes up whenever she wants to see me or whatever. And I know that teenager is putting shit in Bella's head. Because I know when they break up, Bella's going to tell me, oh, she's been putting shit in my head and blah, blah, blah. She's been trying to say that I don't want, that you didn't want nothing to do with me and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I already know what Bella's going to tell me. And I already know what you're doing. Putting shit in my daughter's head. Trying to manipulate her, making her think that you're all she's got. Well, I mean, that's fine if you want to manipulate her, but she's smart. Because Mimi's already tried to manipulate Bella. And Bella picked up the facts on her own. You know what I told Bella? Take a walk back in your past. Who's the one that took you places? Who's the one that played with you? Who's the one that took you for walks? Who was the one that took you out to eat? And who was the one that had up all night popcorn and movie nights? Not Mimi. Mimi just wanted to watch cops all fucking night. Who'd be the one that would read you bedtime stories from time to time? I didn't do it all the time, but sometimes I'd read books to them. We'd sing, dance, out on the fucking porch. She'd make fucking goofs out of ourselves. But, like I told Bella, take a walk. Go back in the past and see what happened before CPS. And she did. I said, who was the one that you lived with that would make mac and cheese, green beans, and corn? And who was the one taught you to eat what was on your plate because you don't know when you're going to eat again? Who's the one taught you not to be wasteful? Not Mimi. Who's the one broke you of the cup habit? And the bottle. Not Mimi. Me. Who's the one always made sure you didn't lose your orangey? I always made sure that damn thing was with her. She'd fucking walk out of Mimi's and leap the damn bitch stairs and get all the way to Morgantown and fucking cry. So damn bitch. You know what I told her? Well, you should have brought it with you. You're just going to have to deal with it till Mimi comes. So, she fussed and fussed and fussed, finally dealt with it. Next day, Mimi brought her orangey down. Well, I was pissed as shit to bring that fucking orange blanket down to her. You know what, Mom yelled at me. I said, no. She is 4 years old. She knows when she goes somewhere, that blanket goes with her, especially if she's going to be leaving. She knows. She's going to learn to take responsibility. She's going to learn to take her own shit with her. Especially if it's an orangey. Bella is 15 years old. She still got that orange blanket. She doesn't take it everywhere like she used to. Most time it stays in one specific area, whether it's over at her girlfriend's house. But I think she keeps it over at Papa's. She doesn't really generally take it everywhere like she used to when she was little. Now it's just kind of like, it can stay here. I'll just put it up in a drawer. She fold it up, put it in a drawer, and leave. She's gotten used to not having it with her all the time. That was a security thing. But I did notice when Bella's upset, she'll have that blanket with her. She'll be laying on the bed, she'll have the blanket like right up against her cheek. And she's picking at her lip. I did notice that. Bella flipped out the other day. said, where was you tonight when I was fucking laying on the floor overdosing? I said, where was I? I was at work. But I was also the one that went to the hospital with you that night too. Because Mimi called me and came pick me up. Because you got taken by an ambulance. I said, I was there at the hospital, that's where I was at. I was there when they had to have you committed. She didn't argue. Because what it is, that teenager's putting shit in her head. Dumb cat. So, you know, that's what I sat there and told her. And I could tell Bella, I said, have I lied to you besides small lies about French toast and shit like that? I said, have I lied a bit to you about your case, CPS case? Like, no. I said, who has? I said, honestly, I don't know. I said, Mimi. Mimi tells you what Mimi wants you to know. She doesn't tell you what facts are. I said, you know what? I said, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I said, the shit that happened to you in foster care, that made you a lot stronger person. The fact that you went into foster care made you a stronger person. You feel weak, but physically and mentally you're a stronger person.